Hi everyone, it's our pleasure to have you today with us at our event where we will introduce our mentors of 3X Education study program, Web3 Startups Fundamentals. So please join us, and I believe that this event will bring you lots of understanding of what we are doing and who are our experts. I want to introduce myself first. My name is Oksana. I'm a partnerships manager at 3X Capital and program manager of 3X Education. And 3X Capital is a digital assets investment and advisory firm that focus on early stage Web3 startups. And our part of our ecosystem is 3X Education. It's a practical metaverse based program to assess and build blockchain startups. During the last 5 years, we invested in 45 startups and have done 25 exits. And our investment focus are DeFi, infrastructure, and Web3 user-centric applications. You can see our full portfolio at the website. I will share the link to our website at our chat. And we are happy to share our expertise and knowledge we gained during years of experience at our educational program, Web3 Startups Fundamentals. It's a 12-week-long practical program in Metaverse. And our mission is to connect and unite Web3 professionals, helping the industry to grow and provide the quality education for investment analysts, startup founders, and angel investors. A few highlights about the program. So the program lasts for 12 weeks. And during this 12 weeks, participants receive weekly workshops from top experts at the Web3 industry. Also, we organize peer-to-peer sessions where it's a nice place to network, to find your partners, to discuss your progress. Also, our partners organize individual mentorships for everyone who want to dive deeply into the topic, and we are more than happy to support professional and personal development of every participant. And we also conduct market research calls where we're discussing the current state of the market, current investment opportunities, and it's our pleasure to discuss the current market trends with all who want to have the proper understanding of it. The location is in Metaverse, which help us to provide a program for people from all around the world, and no additional equipment needed. So it's actually a really good place where we can catch up, feel that we are at the same location. By the way, being in different locations such as Europe, Asia, US, Canada, and so on. So we really welcome you to try Metaverse experience. And at each cohort, we have 25 spots available for individual mentorship and advisory from our general partners. So hurry up. The places are really hot, and it's definitely important to have the final decision as soon as possible to secure a spot to work with one of our mentors. We already we started our educational activity in early 2022, and since that time we unite more than 100 people from all around the world. We spent more than 500 hours in Metaverse, and we already organized 5 cohorts, and we are happy to announce that the 6th cohort of the program will start next Monday, so July 17, and we still have few spots to join, so we will be happy to work with all of you. And the program is specifically for people who are Web3 startup founders and who are looking to develop and scale their startups, for investment specialists who want to switch to Web3 space and gain the proper understanding, especially about this innovative industry, and for angel investors who want to start or continue investing and receiving high quality deal flows for the best startups at the market. And specifically for each category of people, we built a specific program. So for Web3 Startup Founders, equity-free acceleration program with individual mentorship from other partners and like internal and external. Also, we are happy to discuss the advisory support after and during the program, and it's an invitation not only for one person from the team, but also for we can discuss two or more people who can join and work with your startup during the program. At the investment analyst track, we master due diligence process for specifically Web3 startups. As we can see, it's really lack of Web3 investment analysts at the market. By the way, we have lots of Web3 investment institutions who are looking for new talents for their teams. That's why we sharing the key aspects of due diligence process, teaching how to prepare only the documents and how to be ready actually to work in Web3 investment institutions. Also, during this investment analyst track, you will have the opportunity to make the internship at Web3 investment fund. And also for angel investors, we are teaching how to identify profitable startups, profitable investment opportunities, how to build and manage portfolio, and give analysis for high quality deal flow from us and our partners. And during these 12 weeks, we are covering key aspects of startup analysis, which are beneficial for investment analysts and also for startup founders to build and develop the startups. So we are covering evaluation process in VC fund, equity and token investments, startups valuation, portfolio management, tokenomics, ROI calculation, go-to-market, fundraising for Web3 startups, deal sourcing, Web3 startups roadmap, market assessment, deal sheet preparation, legal aspects, and team assessment. We are happy to share here not only the theoretical knowledge, but also apply week by week this fundamental theoretical knowledge into practice. And during this program, participants work with their own startups to improve specific category, or with the startup from our pipeline to actually work with real investment case. And we are proud to have really bright experts with us. So it's our general partners and our senior investment analyst, Ivan, Dima, Taras, and Petro. And also we have the support from our external partners, the Crypto Recruiters, Coin Bureau Recruitment, MC Square Applied Academy, Yuskotum, Majinx Recruitment, Chiron Labs, and Godbeat. So all together, we are working to empower Web3 professionals and helping the bright people to grow with us and actually build this Web3 industry. And it's my pleasure today to invite our speakers to share their experience and knowledge about the covered topic. So it's my pleasure to invite Ivan Maltsev, General Partner of 3x Capital. Ivan, nice to see you. The stage is yours.
Thank you, Oksana. Pleasure to be here. Greetings, dear ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ivan Maltsev, and I'm a general partner at 3x Capital. In my past, I was working as a lawyer in the court, then in international pharmaceutical companies. Starting from 2016, I'm investing in the crypto markets very actively, doing market analysis together with 3x Capital team. I joined also a family office in 2017 as an investment analyst, and then I was promoted to portfolio manager role. And together with my partners, we invested in 45 crypto startups as an angel investor. So usually it's a seed or private stage, sometimes even public stages. Also, I hold a PhD degree in the international economy that I received 2 years ago. I studied in the European University. At 3x, I'm managing our research department. We have built a separate CRM system and investment process in order to have a well-structured due diligence. During the program, I would deliver 3 topics. The first one is evaluation process in venture capital with a focus on Web3 startups. So we will deep dive into the evaluation process for equity and token investment opportunities. We will also go through the tokenomics. I suppose we will have 2 lectures on tokenomics. This topic is huge, and we will deep dive into the specifics and metrics that we use in order to identify the profitable investment opportunities in this market. Also, we will work closely with formulas and ratios in order to project the potential price of the token in the future. It will work also for your liquid portfolio. So no worries, we will also help you to build your portfolio management strategy. We'll start with your personal financial plan. So we will just give you the templates how to structure your personal financials, and after that, build your own portfolio management strategy. So as you can see, we have a lot of practical insights that you will be able to use in the future, and I'm looking forward to work with you. Thanks, Oksana. I think Oksana is frozen, so we will have to move forward to the next speaker. Oksana, are you with us?
Hello, I'm here. I believe it was some internet connection problem. Sometimes it happens when you are in Ukraine. Yeah, if you can repeat what you said for me, I will be really happy to provide needed information. And sorry for that.
That's fine. I just ended. Let's move forward to the next mentor. Thank you for inviting.
Sure, thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah, it's my pleasure to invite the next mentor from our educational program. Yeah, could you please confirm that you can see my screen now? Yeah. Hello, my screen now.
Yes, all good. Can you hear me, Oksana?
Yes, happy to see you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Oksana. It was a great introduction. Thanks for your insights, Ivan. So briefly about myself, I also used to be a lawyer as Ivan, but I worked in different dimensions. I worked in multinational corporations in Ukraine and then moved to the Netherlands, also to work as a lawyer. And then I discovered and drive to be an entrepreneur. So I launched a business accelerator, and during that time, so I started it in 2016. I was running it for 6 years, and during that time, I managed and advised and helped to fundraise more than 100 startups all over this period. Proud of that. Some of them are now quite successful, and I'm eager to share my knowledge with both startups so they can reverse engineer and improve, but also investment analysts. So how to see, how to improve, how to find red flags, but also positive signs of great startups. I was also co-author of a book about innovations, as I've been dealing a lot with legal aspects and legal sphere. I was co-author of the book specifically dedicated to a lawyers' audience to teach them about innovations. So as you can see, I have a background in legal, but also in startups. And during the 6 years of my acceleration program and incubation program running. And during this cohort, I will be happy to share a few key aspects that are of great value to my mind. Those are types of investments into Web3 startups. So we have different approaches, and the market is changing, and we actually can have different approaches, different strategies towards types of investments. We can invest, as investors, we can invest, and as startups, you can fundraise as an entity towards your equity. You can sell your tokens. You can use token warrants. So you have different strategies, and you can mix them in order to succeed in your strategy. And we'll be discussing that in great details. We'll be going through specific templates of legal documents that you will be analyzing. You'll be going through together with us and having our support. Of course, we'll also cover startup stages, because you actually need to understand at what stage are you at and how do you fit into the specific box of pre-seed, seeds, rounds, or Series A, what are valuations at those specific rounds. So when you're approaching or when you're analyzing the startup, you would be presenting yourself properly. And this topic leads us to the final theme that I will be covering, that is startup valuations. I think this is one of the cornerstones of fundraising and successful launch of startup, that is the valuations, right? So we know that crypto valuations are skyrocketing, were skyrocketing, right? Now they're going down. But our approach is fundamental. We have multiple categories, multiple approaches towards the valuation. So to be specific, during the course, we will cover 10 valuation methods, and we will go one by one. We will open formulas. We will check how do they work. We'll be discussing valuations. We'll be using multiple valuations in order to assess real startups from our pipeline. And then it will help us to build a fair valuation that would be both valuable for the startup and investors. And it would not be detriment, it would not hurt the startup, but actually it would be much of help in the future fundraising stages. So these are three key topics that I'm going to be covering. And yeah, I'm looking forward to our cooperation, and we'll be happy to discuss all these topics with you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Dima. I believe that I'm sure that your years of experience in acceleration, startup acceleration, can bring lots of value for young startups who just want to enter the first round of investment. And I believe that your expertise can empower lots of Web3 startup founders. So thank you for joining 3x education team. And yeah, looking forward to hear your lectures. Thanks a lot. And we are moving forward. The next speaker at the program is Taras Yavorsky, General Partner of 3x Capital. Taras, welcome. See you today.
Hi, Oksana. Happy to see you too. And thanks, Ivan and Dima, for a great short presentation about your lectures. Briefly about me and my background. I helped to build two companies. Last one I started in 2018. It was a service company where we provided a lot of great services to top-tier consulting companies worldwide. And since 2021, I'm working closely with Ivan and Dima, building 3x Capital. For me, it's great pleasure to work with pre-seed, seed stage startups, especially in Web3, AI, and blockchain industries. Regarding my investment background, I started to invest since 2016 and trying to invest both in startups, real estate, and of course digital assets. Regarding topics I would like to cover during our study course. So first one, it will be team assessment. In my view, it's really important to understand how you can evaluate team structure, do the startup hired relevant team members, and can they deliver the product or the service they are describing in their white paper or on their website. So together we will try to understand how we can quickly check all team members, understand if they hired relevant people for, let's say, CTO or CEO position, etc. At the same time, we will work together to check their background and do some small background checks together, and I will provide you a couple of additional tasks you will do, and I will try to give you additional feedback what can bring you insights about building relevant team, especially for your startup, because it started from finding relevant partners who can work together with you for the next 5-10 years or even more, and at the same time find experienced team members who can deliver, who can provide a great service to the team. Regarding my second topic, we'll discuss with you top-tier backers from the industry, starting from venture firms like A16Z, Pantera Capital, Sequoia, and others. We'll understand how we can evaluate them, and for each startup, it's one of a key point how you can attract investors, how you can raise capital, and it's starting from backers. So during our lecture, we'll take a look not just on top tier backers, but we also check tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 backers who can not just give you additional understanding what type of projects they are investing in, but at the same time, we can analyze how you can attract them to your startup. And the last one, and probably the most interesting one, is fundraising and deal sourcing. So first of all, we will talk about fundraising process. How can you build a great pitch deck, white paper, and attract relevant investors on different rounds, starting from pre-seed up to Series A, Series B. So we will take a look on all rounds and understand better how we can attract investors, how we can build our pitch, etc. And the same one about deal sourcing. So how you can source tier 1, tier 2 startups, etc. Those three topics I would be more than happy to cover during our lectures, and at the same time work together with you as a mentor, provide my experience, my knowledge, my vision of the market together during next 12 weeks. It will be a great path to go through together. Thank you, Oksana. Thanks, everyone, and hope to see you next week.
Yeah, thank you, Taras. Happy to have you with us. And yeah, your experience is really valuable for us. And yeah, team, how to build a proper team, how to analyze partners, and how actually find the best startups for investment is crucial. So thank you for being with us. And yeah, thank you for joining today.
Thanks, Oksana.
And it's my pleasure to invite our last speaker, last but not least, it's our senior investment analyst, Petro Yanytskyi. Petro, hello. Happy to see you with us.
Hi, Oksana. Thanks for having me, and thanks for highlighting last but not least. I really appreciate. And greetings, everyone. I will start from that. I'm really proud of the program and the project that we built for you guys, where you can get knowledge, enter the Web3 market. And today I would like to share more details about it. But starting with introducing myself, I started my professional journey from working with government and working with data science. So we was building the tool that helped people to get access to big data. But at a certain moment of time, I decided that this industry is not developing at high pace, and it's almost not developing at all. And I decided to switch to something new, take a risk, and it was a really great journey. I started with crypto in 2019. I started from investing, but also as a curious person, started to interacting with different protocols, with different applications. And since then, I do have more than 20 wallets in my browser, which I'm using on daily basis, working with different networks. Therefore, the value that I can give to anyone who would like to know more from me, I can show you how you actually can interact with Web3 projects, how you can do it safely, and how you can actually profit from opportunities that can be found on the market. 3x Capital, I joined actually with the first batch of educational program, which was the beginnings of the educational program that we have right now. It was a great journey. I learned a lot about investing in startups, about how to evaluate them, and about how you can actually project the profit that you can receive from the investment. And currently, I'm holding the position of senior investment analyst and holding the deal flow of 150 plus startups that we are receiving per month, working with them closely and providing my knowledge and additional value in terms of advising on tokenomics development and structuring of fundraising processes. So I can say that currently I'm fully immersed in Web3, and it's a really great pleasure to be working with talented people, to share my knowledge and bring more and more people into fast-paced developing niche. And talking about the program, what I will be covering and what you will be able to hear from me, starting from crypto niche discovery. So you can think about the industry from the broad perspective as the alternative to fiat money and alternative to centralized control that we have over our life. And if you will look in details, you will find a lot more different niches. And it's really crucial both for investors and startup founders to understand what niche your project belongs to, or the project in what you are investing. So we will be covering all existing niches and micro niches. We will understand how you can define the niche for the project, which tools you can use. And it's really crucial because moving to the second topic, which is called market assessment, in the Web2 world of startups, to project your market potential, you can think about terms like TAM, total addressable market, serviceable addressable market, and so on. But with crypto, with Web3, you really need to focus on growth, because the pace of development, the pace of new users coming to the industry is really high. And one of the advantages that blockchain gives to you is transparency. You can use different tools, you can use different databases to actually have the information about how many users are in this separate niche, who are using this separate product. So during these lectures about market assessment, we will be looking into metrics, into strategies and tools that you can use to actually perform the market assessment by yourself, not relying on different consultants or consultancy organizations that are doing it for you. And as you might know, all the Web3 movement is about decentralization. And I really like this term. And I truly believe that in a certain point of time, we will come to the moment where there will be a lot different users, and all protocols, all projects will be governed by the users itself. And before that, we need to understand how actually the project can be able to build community and bring active users with using incentives and helping more people to learn about the project. So with this topic of community research, we will look into social medias that are used for building Web3 communities. We will review strategies that are using for create a community, but also from the perspective of investor, we will use different tools to see the like real numbers of users, community members, to understand if the engagement rate inside communities is artificial or not, and this will be the case that will help us to make a final decision on investment opportunity. So I'm really glad to talk about these topics. I can talk about them days long, and looking forward to see you all during our educational program, helping you with understanding Web3 market and covering topics that I do have most of experience. So thank you, Oksana, for having me today, and thank you everyone for joining us and listening about topics that we will cover.
Yeah, thank you, Petro. And based on your experience, as you highlighted that you participated at the first cohort of the educational program. Also, me, I came from second cohort of the program. I believe that this program can really build the proper understanding of the market and will open lots of doors for Web3 teams, for startups, for investment institutions, and I believe together we can do lots of changes at the market. So really happy to work with you in one team, and I believe that the program for other participants will be also life changeable as it was for us. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
As I highlighted at the beginning, that we already organized 5 cohorts of the investment analyst program, like Web3 Startup Fundamentals. And right now, it's our pleasure to invite you to join our 6th cohort of the program. And this cohort will start on July 17th, so this Monday. We will be happy to see you all on Monday at our Open Metaverse meetup, which will be the start of the program. So follow us at our pages and find the invitation there. If you will have any questions regarding the program, regarding details, or just any other questions about the market and opportunities with us, feel free to reach me out or anyone from our team via LinkedIn, via email, or just visit our website. We will be happy to provide you with all answers and maybe some insights about the market. And it was a pleasure for us to share our insights with you today. And looking forward to see you at our next events. Have a wonderful evening or day ahead. See you soon. Bye.